Hello everyone. I hope all of you are keeping good. As you know, last week I have given you worksheet related to gravity and balanced and unbalanced forces. So in this video I am going to discuss answers of all those questions. First question is define gravity. Answer is gravity is a force which pull objects towards its surface. Anything which has mass also has a gravitational pull. Means all the object which has mass either more or less, they will get pulled towards earth. The more massive an object is, massive means bigger, the stronger its gravitational pull is. The earth's gravity is what keeps you on the ground and what causes object to fall. So this is the answer for the question what is gravity or define gravity. Next question is what is the meaning of balanced and unbalanced forces? So here we have to just explain what is balanced and unbalanced forces. Answer is if two individual forces are of equal magnitude and opposite direction, then the forces are said to be balanced. Here magnitude means the value, numeric value, like 50 Newton. So 50 is magnitude. So if two forces are same in amount and in opposite direction, they are known as balanced forces. Unbalanced force means when one or more than one forces are working on an object in same direction and there is no other force to balance it from opposite side, then this is called unbalanced forces. For unbalanced forces, there is another situation also that if two forces in different direction but different in size means one is bigger and one is smaller. This is also called unbalanced forces. So for unbalanced forces, forces can be in the same direction and forces can be in opposite direction but their size, their magnitude should be different. Next question is what are the differences between them? Means what are the differences between balanced and unbalanced forces? So the answer is balanced forces will cause no change in speed of an object. Means if speed is 20 meter per second, balanced force will not change it. It will remain 20 meter per second. Objects that are not moving will not start moving if acted on by balanced forces. It means if something is at rest, then because of balanced force, that object will remain at rest. It will not start moving. For example, in arm wrestling, where there is no winner, the force exerted by each person is equal, but they are pushing in opposite directions. The resulting force, that is net force, is 0. So this is a condition for balanced forces. Same amount of force but in opposite direction. Next is unbalanced forces. Unbalanced forces are not equal and they always cause the motion of an object to change the speed or direction that it is moving. It means if an object is under unbalanced forces, then the object will either speeding up or it can slow down also. There is example here. In a tug of war, one team pulls harder than other. The resulting action will be the rope will change its motion in the direction of the force with the greater strength. That you might have experienced also, that when we play tug of war, any one team will be winner. It means that team has applied greater force than the other one. That's why the rope will go in the direction to the team which has applied greater force. Next question is, there are some statements given below. Write in front of each one of them whether they are under balanced or unbalanced forces. So these are the statements. The object is not moving, means it is stationary and the answer will be balanced. Next is, there is only one force acting on the object. Again, this is case of unbalanced. The object is accelerating. This is also unbalanced. The two forces are the same size but in opposite direction. This is balanced. We have just discussed now. The object is slowing down. This is unbalanced. The two forces are different sizes but in opposite directions. This is also unbalanced. The object is moving with a steady speed on a straight line. This one is balanced. So for balanced, the object will either at rest, or if it is moving, that will be with the steady speed. Next question is, define mass and weight. Mass is the amount of matter present in an object, whereas weight is the amount of pulling force applied by the earth on an object. Next question is, which of these statements about mass and weight is correct? There may be more than one. Now we have to look all these four options. First is weight is measured in kilograms, which is wrong because unit of weight is Newton. Second is mass is the amount of stuff in an object. This is correct answer. Then third one is weight is a force. That is also correct answer. Fourth one is mass is measured in Newton. This is wrong answer because mass is measured in kilogram. So here answer B and C is correct. This question is, in the picture below, forces are shown by arrows. So if you can see this picture, there are four objects. One is motorbike, one is submarine, one is swing, and one is trampoline. And all those four are having forces labeled on it. On motorbike, there are two forces. One is thrust and one is air resistance and friction. On submarine, there are four forces: thrust, air resistance and friction, then upthrust upward and weight downward. If you see swing, there are two forces, one is tension upward and weight downward. On trampoline also two forces are there, that is upthrust and weight. Now we'll move to the question, in which pictures are all the forces correctly labeled? So here now we have to analyze all the four pictures again. Correctly labeled means name of the forces are given correct, and the answer is motorbike, swing and trampoline. These three are correct, but what is the mistake in submarine? In submarine it is written air resistance and friction. So when something is moving, submarine means something moves inside water. So here it should be actually water resistance in the place of air resistance. We'll see next question. Next question is, in which picture or pictures are all the forces balanced? So here answer is swing and trampoline, because in these two only the size of forces are same. Upward force and downward force both are having same size, means they are under balanced forces. Next question is, in which pictures are all the forces unbalanced? Here answer is motorbike and submarine, because in motorbike thrust is bigger. The size of force thrust is bigger than air resistance, and in submarine also size of thrust is bigger than air resistance, which is wrong actually. It should be water resistance. Move to the next question. Refer this picture and answer the following. So you have to refer this picture of bike, submarine and trampoline and all. The question is, calculate the resultant force on the motorbike when thrust is 200 Newton and air resistance and friction is 200 Newton. So this is actually a question. One condition is given to you that it is not matching with the picture actually, but this is the condition, that if this is the condition, that is 200 Newton is thrust and 200 Newton is air resistance, then what will happen? What is the resultant force? And to answer this question, we have to recall our previous concept, that we have to subtract forces when they are in opposite direction. So here 200 minus 200, that will be equal to 0. So resultant force will be equal to 0 on motorbike in this condition which is given it now. Move to the next question. Calculate the resultant force on the submarine when thrust is 200 Newton and air resistance and friction is 150 Newton. So here again we have to use the same method what we have done before. We have to subtract 200 minus 150 Newton. So the answer will be 50 Newton. Now what will be the direction? Again, if you recall your previous information, object moves in the direction of the greater force. So towards east, greater force is there, that is 200 Newton. So submarine will move towards east. Next question, write any two differences between mass and weight. So here I have mentioned four differences. You can choose any two of that. First difference is mass is the amount of matter present in an object, whereas weight is a pulling force. Second is standard international unit of mass is kilogram, whereas SI unit of weight is Newton. Third difference is mass is directionless, whereas weight is directed downward. Fourth is mass is a fixed quantity, whereas weight is a variable quantity. So among all these four, you can choose any two. Next question. Next question is, what is free fall? Answer is, free fall is a downward movement of any object under the force of gravity only. So this is the definition of free fall. Free fall is downward movement of any object under the force of gravity. Next question is, Vikram has mass 40 kg on Earth's surface. What is his mass on the moon? Answer will be 40 kg only, because as you know, mass does not change. Mass is a fixed quantity. So wherever you go, it will be same. So the answer will be 40 kg. Next question is, what will be his weight on Earth and Moon? Here we have to do some calculation. We have to recall formula of weight, that is mass into gravity. And mass is given 40, and you know that gravity on Earth is 10 Newton per kilogram. So when we multiply both, we'll get answer 400 Newton. Here you have to recall gravity of Earth, that is 10 Newton per kg. Move to the next question. Gravity of the moon. So I think for this question you can watch video also. In video also I have explained it very clearly about this type of question. So to answer this question, gravity of the moon, that we have to recall, it is 1/6 of the Earth. So weight on moon will be 40 into 10/6, that is 400/6, and when you will calculate it will come 66.66. So you can write either 66.7 or 66.6. Both is correct answer. I hope all of you have understood and all of you have got your doubt cleared. Still, if you have any doubt, you can ask me, you can write to me. All the best for your examination. Thank you.